right. Now we are starting.
Okay.
With my favorite Yuga, right? All right.
Yeah.
That's quite good. All right. So, so today we want to do what we have. What do we have? What you call modal verbs, right?
What?
Modal verbs.
Modal that?
Modal verbs.
What is that?
All right. It is what we call something that when we need to do, for example, we want to sound polite, we say, may you please, right? The words when we use may you please is called, those are called modal verbs. Right?
A question?
Sorry?
A question?
Yes.
You mean a question?
Yes. Okay. Also a question we can ask and we say, can you? Right? When we're asking also a question, we can say, can you do this for me? So it is also a modal verb. So that is another. So we have about several different types of modal verbs. And so that's why we want to cover those ones today, right? And why do you think modal verbs are important? Do you think modal verbs are important? From your own, before we start talking about modal verbs, do you think modal verbs are important?
Yeah.
Why do we have to sound polite? Right? So that is the issue. All right. So if you want
So are you
something
gonna share a screen?
Yes, I'm going to share the screen for you. So now here's here's the screen. I was just closing some windows so that my screen could actually. I don't know where's my screen. What happened to my screen? What is happening to my screen? All right. So, just give me a minute. I'm having some. Why is it? Okay, let me just close some few windows. Just give me a second. See why is my screen not showing what I want us to show. All right. So let me refresh my. Oh no. What is happening? All right. So before we start, just tell me about what you did today. What was so interesting?
What?
What was interesting about today? Well,
I don't know.
You don't know. Nothing was interesting. What stood so particular about today? Did you have anything that was fun to do? Like, for example, did you, I don't know. Okay, so now we are back. Voila. All right.
Yes.
You see the screen? Wow, that's good. So we have what we call modal verbs. So I'm sure you know what modal verbs are, but you know, in just the general, the word which you don't know is this one, right? Called modal, right? Right. We haven't done these ones before, but right. So let's see why we have. Have you ever had someone saying yes? If you say, can I go to the toilet? And then someone will say, yes, you can, but you may not. Huh?
Yes, you can, but you may
Not.
not.
Yes. Right. For example, right.
What's that?
So, right, let me write for you. You say, yes, you can. But you may not, right? So this, what does it, this is what it explains, right? So we are looking at, especially when we're looking at the point of modal verbs. So we are explaining this part using can and may, right? So this is what we want to express, right? If you say, can I go to the toilet? It is wrong, right? If you say, can I go to the toilet? The sentence is wrong.
You have to say,
Right, right. So yes.
I go to the bathroom. No.
So what we're saying is we cannot use can I, right? What do
Why
we
not?
use? We use may I, right? May I go to the bathroom? Yes, you may. So then we can say, yes, you may.
You may.
Very good. So now let's look where we can use can and where we can use may. So that is the whole what we want to focus on this topic, on this lesson, right? So now let's have, yeah, so let's now have the first part is where we use can or can't, right? All right. So where do we use this one? It is used to, right? What does it use to? Express ability or inability in the present, right?
What does it mean?
All right. So it means the ability. Can you fly?
No.
No. Yeah. So the ability is right. You can't fly, right?
Yeah.
Right. The ability or inability, right? All right. All right. Can you swim?
Yes, I can.
Yes. So that is the ability of you being able to swim, right? That is good.
So ability is can do
Yes.
something.
Yes. The ability. Yes.
And the ability is the same or it's like cannot.
Yes. Very good. So inability is the same as cannot. So what is ability is if you can do something, right? Like for example, people have the inability to fly, but aeroplanes have got the ability to fly, right?
Yes.
Yes. Cars have the inability to fly, but aeroplanes have got the ability to fly. So comparing a car and an aeroplane, so that is if you are able to do something. Are you able to speak Korean?
No, I can't.
No, you can't. Very good. So that is another inability. So it does mean something that you can do, someone can do, but something that you can't do at a moment, right? Something that is possible to be done, but you can't do it. All right. Right. So we're looking at these dogs. Why are we having an example? They can run.
They can't run very fast.
Yes, they can or they can't run very fast. So that is the ability, right? So, right, they can or they can't run fast. Then here we also use what? Can or can to ask or give or refuse permission, right?
Yes.
Right. So you can ask for something or give
Yeah. Yes.
or give permission or refuse permission to say, okay,
What is
yes,
permission?
Yeah.
What is permission?
What is permission? Right. So permission is to allow somebody to do something. For example, your mom can give you permission to use the computer. So she is allowing you to use the computer, right? Right. So permission, it is to allow, right? You know how it is to allow, right? All right. So you know, if we say allow, right? You are allowed to use your phone whilst we are eating dinner. That is giving you permission, right? All right. So, okay. Now let's go. Right. Can I borrow your collar? Right.
What is color?
For example, a dog collar. This,
What is a color?
like a dog collar. This, what we have when we put it on a dog. When we put a dog.
Oh, that.
Yes.
So you
Like a
can
leash.
know who is
Yes.
his owner.
Yes, the owner of the dog. So that is a collar. Right? Can I borrow your collar? And what can you say? What answer can you say? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. No, you can't.
No, you can't. Very good. All right. So that is simple, right? Simple and straightforward, right? That is when you're asking for permission, right? So if you want to go, like you want to go for your piano lessons on a Sunday, right? But you're supposed to go for your piano lessons on Saturday, right? And then you ask your mom and say, can I go to the piano lessons on Sunday, right? Then she'll say, yes, you can. Or no, you can't. Because Sunday I'm busy, right? So that will give them explanation of what you have. All right.
Wait, you have to go back.
All right.
I have to copy it.
All right. Anyway, okay, it's okay. I will send you. What is going on? What? Is it not going there? Okay, okay. Why is my PPT today acting up? All right, so I'll send you the PPT. Don't worry. Right? Can I?
Okay.
Yes,
I know what to write.
Yes, I'll send you the PPT. Don't worry. So now we have the next one, right? So we have, so look, we're coming from can, and now we are going to could, right? And couldn't, right? So let's see what's the relation between can and could, right?
Can, could.
And could, right? So there's a relation, right? But what is that relation? The relation is they have a certain relationship, but it is, remember, we said can is to express the ability or inability in the present. But now here we're saying it is to express ability or inability in the past. You see?
Okay.
Right. So that is to express ability in the past. So that is why we say, oh, right, when I passed by the gates, I couldn't open, right, your gate. So I went with your package home, right? So when I passed by your gate, right, You are talking to your friend, right? When I passed by your gate, I couldn't, right, open the gate. Right? I couldn't open it. So I went with the package home, right? So, okay, so let's look at a certain example where we're still talking about these little dogs, right? These nice little puppies. All right, so what are we saying? They are no longer puppies, right? Okay, now here
Yes.
they are no longer puppies. What? Why are we saying they're no longer puppies? We're saying they could or they couldn't bark very loud when they were puppies. So now they are big dogs. So we would say they couldn't bark very loud when they were puppies. So when they were puppies, they were like, woo, 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 woo. Now they are big dogs. Woo, woo, woo. That is loud, right? Now, because they are big dogs, they say, woo, woo. So they couldn't bark when they were puppies, right? But they couldn't bark very loud when they were puppies. So what are we saying? The inability or ability, right? So for example, let's take example few. Can we say, all right, I couldn't talk, right? For a long time when I was a baby. Oh, I couldn't walk, right, a long distance when I was a baby, right? All right. For example, you can say, I couldn't run when I was a baby. All I could do was crawl, right? So that is what we say. All right. So that is what we say. And now let's look at the next step, right? Now let's look at this step. So what do we say? Ask permission politely or make a polite request. All right.
What is request?
Sorry,
What is request?
request.
Yes.
All right. So right. A request is to ask someone to do something for you, right? Right. Ask someone, right, or something, right? Ask someone or to do something for you. For example, you are requesting me to play you Baby Shark, all right? You want me to play the Baby Shark song. So request will say to ask someone to do something for you, right? So we can actually maybe use this, right? So we say a request is to ask someone. So we ask someone to do something for you. Right.
Wait.
So that is a polite request. Right.
Yep.
So that is a polite request to ask someone to do something for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for example, let's say, right, we say, right, could I sit on your lap? Ah,
What?
right, could I sit on your lap?
Could I sit on your lap?
Yes. Said, oh no, you squash me.
What?
If you say, could I sit on your lap? And you say, oh no, you will squash me. Right?
What?
If someone says, could I sleep on your lap? All right, that's right. So you can say, could I have some more food, please? Right? Could I have some more food, please? Right? So tell me when you're done. Could I have some more food, please? Right. So right. So now let's continue. So what we have here, the next one is we use may and may not. Right. When we use the word may and may not.
May not.
Right. So let's continue.
All right.
Right.
Yep.
So when is it used? It is used to express possibility, right? To express possibility. Right. So what are we saying? Right.
What is possible?
The possibility. What is possibility of something or that is to be likely to happen, right? Something that is likely to happen, right?
It's likely to happen.
Yeah. So possibility is something that is likely to happen.
What is likely?
That is likely to happen. So possibility is something that is likely to happen. That is the possibility. Right. So you can say, I may go to France, but no, you can't say I may go to France, right? Right. They may bite you, right? Or they might bite you.
They may bite you. Why would they want to
Right. So we can ask, and say we can also have ask, give or refuse permission, right? To refuse permission in a formal way, in a nice way. So this one we use it. So now for you, you have to use, we use this one, especially when we are formal, when we are at school, right?
Yeah.
Right. So formal is where places like school, work, right? Places like school, work, or in a meeting. in a formal meeting, right? So places like school, these are formal places like school, right? School, work, right?
So it's places.
Yes, places like school, work, right. So basically, where we have those people who are working in those environments. Well, all right, so let's go next one. All right. So we're asked when someone says, "May I have a snack?" And you say, "Yes, you may," or "No, you may not." So, for example, we were saying, "Yes, you can," but "No, you may not," right?
Yes.
Remember, in the first time we asked, we say, can I go to the bathroom? And we said, yes, you can. That is the ability. Everyone can go to the bathroom, right? But I'm not allowing you to go. So we say, yes, you can do it, but I am not allowing you to do it. So that is where we see that the statement which we're saying, yes, you can, but you may not. Oh, all right. So here we will say, right, may I go to the bathroom? And you see, that is the correct statement. We say, may I go to the bathroom? And what do we say? Yes, you may, or no, you may not. Hmm? So next time when you're at school, when you want to visit the ladies' room, you say, may I, not can I. Right? All right. So the next one is must and mustn't. Let's look at this one. Must and mustn't.
Okay.
Where is it? Must and mustn't used? Right? Must.
What is ob ob obligation?
Obligation.
Obligation.
All right. So, right. So, obligation, right? For example, we say, right, you must, right? So, what if we say you must clean your room, right? You
So it
must
means
clean,
must.
yes. It's something that you need to
So
do.
so ob obligation is mean must.
Yes. Like something that you need to do, something that you have to do, right? Something that you must do, right? Right.
Okay.
Something that you have to do. For example, you must brush your teeth every day, right? Right?
Yes.
You must brush your teeth, and which is right similar to duty, right? If you don't brush your teeth, they will, right? You will have a bad breath. One, two, Your teeth will get rotten, right? They'll decay, right? And you lose your teeth. So that is one thing that is supposed to do, right? They must go home.
You're going to send it, right?
Yes, I'm going to send it.
Okay.
I'm going to send it to you. All right. So now let's look at they must go home, right? Which is an example. And here, now let's look. So we've got the one who's saying obligation, something that you have to do, right? And then here we've got, can you try to read this word? Or do you know it?
Prohibition.
Prohibition, right? Prohibition.
Prohibition.
Yes. To prohibitate, to prohibitate, right? Prohibition is something that you are not allowed to do. Hmm? Something that you are not allowed to do, right? Something that you are not allowed to do is a prohibition, all right? That is what we have. For example, that is what we have as a prohibition. Let me just turn off the notification here. Right? All right. So that is something that you are not allowed to do. So what are you not allowed to do?
Well, I'm not allowed one. I'm not allowed to run
You're not
at
allowed.
school.
You're not allowed to run at school. So you say, I mustn't, or we mustn't run in the corridors, right?
Yeah, the hall or like the stairs.
Yes. So we mustn't run in the school hall or in the school corridors, right? That is what we have, right? We mustn't run in the school corridors, right? Right. So why is the reason of you not allowed to run in the school corridors?
No, hall. Because
School
if you
hall.
run in a school, there's like so many people I know just gonna bump to each other.
You bump into each other. You see, so the reason most of the times when we have a prohibition, it has a good reason, right? Most of the prohibitions have a good reason, right? So that is why we have this. So that is why we should know when someone says you mustn't do something, it's probably for a good cause, right? Right. You done here? Right.
I'm done.
So let's look for an exercise now and see what you have actually learned, and if we need
Okay, the third paper.
so listen, I mean we can just pick up what we have. So which one? So you have to choose from can or must. Very good. I must go to the doctor. I'm feeling ill. What about here?
You may open.
Yes, you may open your books. That is excellent. Very good. May I have some more tea, please, which means you are asking in a polite way, in a polite manner, and a formal way, right? And this one, right? They can't or they mustn't give alcohol to animals. So, right, so let's look at this number 4, which is quite interesting, right? Right, so like giving alcohol to animals, right? But let's say I have my own dog, right? So why are we using can't? Why are we not using can't? So I have a dog. I can if I want, but if the police catch me giving my dog alcohol, they will arrest me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is what we call animal cruelty, right? So that is means the way we say the possibility, the ability for me to do it, I can do it, but I'm not allowed by the law to do it. The police will actually, right? Right, we can't buy it. You must be home and I'll be waiting for you. Very good. So we're saying you must because it is an obligation, right? It is a must that it is an order right here. It is an order. Very good. And then here,
I'm afraid wait. I'm afraid I may not turn. I'm afraid I may not go with them.
all right. So let's look at this statement, right? I'm afraid right, with you. So what how is it happening? Where is it happening? In the present, right? Right now. So what do we say? So right, we say I'm afraid I can't go with you to the I can't go to the dentist with you. All right, let's look at may not. We want to change this sentence to something that we use may not. So let's say if we want, we would say if we want to use this one, we'll say for number 7, we say they, right, okay, let me just make it a little bigger, right? We can say there is a possibility that I may not go with you to the dentist, right? With the dentist tomorrow, right? Can we use tomorrow? All right. So here we're saying there is a possibility that I may not go with you to the dentist tomorrow, right? Right. So what are we saying here? We're saying that maybe or maybe not, right? We can go or we cannot go, but I'm not sure. Huh? Tomorrow, I'm not sure, right? We have to wait and see until we until we get there. until we get to tomorrow, right? So that is why we say I can't right now, right? I can't right now, right? So I can't right now. So, and then I think this is the last one. May I take a dog? Can I take a dog to the vet? Right, that is okay. All right, so that is today for today. Let's see that it's enough for today. And I hope you get a good night rest. Huh?
Okay.
Definitely. So definitely I'll send you the PPT. I'll send you the link, everything. Right. All right. So are you tired?
Yeah.
Oh, Monday morning blues. Today's a Monday and you are already tired.
Yeah, I'm every day tired.
You're every day tired?
Yeah.
All right, I understand. All right. So you should have a good night's sleep. So what do you usually do to have a good night's sleep? Do you drink a hot chocolate? Do you drink milk?
No.
What do you
I
do?
just go to sleep.
Just good, just sleep. That's good. That's
No, I
good.
go to sleep and I'll like, and I just go get somewhere and I'll like, and I'll fall asleep and that's all.
That's all. That's very good. Which that means that you are healthy, you've got a good mind, right? And you have to keep it up, right? That's quite good. Because most people find it hard to sleep without doing something like, for example, some will have to drink a cup of coffee, some will have to drink a glass of milk. I don't know. Okay, for me, right, that is good. All right, so see you next time.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.